Okay everyone, after about an hour of sitting here and playing with all the different attachment pieces, I finally figured out that for this mug here, that this here would be probably the best setup. This part here just kind of holds the pressure on the end just to make sure it's not going to come off, but I really don't think, I really don't think that I need this part now, because honestly, it's set and level like it is. This is holding it, and I mean, truthfully, it's not going to go anywhere. I could probably just take that off and it's going to be just fine. It's in there good and snug. And when I do the level, if I put my level on it, I like this level because it's magnetic. So if I set my level there, it's setting pretty level. But I have not adjusted my uppy-downy, I say uppy-downy, not really uppy-downy, but I've not adjusted this part here yet either, so I have to tighten this aspect right here to where it's snug and not gonna shift on me anymore, up, down, left, right, all that fun stuff. And now you can see that it's centered in the middle of the bubble. So now, hopefully without too much fuss and muss with my camera here, hopefully I can get this adjusted. What I'm gonna do is, actually I'm gonna drop you from here. I'm gonna take this, I have taken out my honeycomb and my tray, and I'm gonna put in my rotary with my USB cable. I'm not gonna do anything to hook that up quite yet. We're gonna pan back over to the computer at the moment, but I just wanted to show you I do have that out. I'm gonna go into Lightburn now. Sorry about the bumpy jumpies. Hold on just a moment. Okay, now that I think I've got you pretty straightened out here and you're not going to be bouncing around too much, we're going to jump into Lightburn here. This is what I mean by adding stuff super easy. So really quick, I'm just going to throw little pieces into the bag. You can probably do loose pieces. Okay, I'm going to open up Lightburn here and a second window. We're gonna zoom this down to where it's telling me what it is. I wish that in this I could shift this over and not have this section here, but unfortunately it does not allow you to do that. But what I am going to do in Lightburn, it says after connecting the machine and roller accessory. So I am gonna go ahead and connect, just gonna put that USB in where I told you guys. The back of the laser. Oh, goodness gracious. For whatever reason, so you know how I talked about turning 180 here. Guess what? Mine wants to turn. I'm thinking maybe if you wanted to turn your machine sideways and engrave, I don't know. But yeah, I have to go tighten it back, and it didn't quite stay tight, so you want to make sure that this is good and snug and it's not going to shift and move on you when you go put it in. Alright, so I'm just getting this put into my machine here real quick. I'm going to run it out the back side. I do have the riser, so it makes it easier for me. If you don't have the riser, I'm not really sure what to do in that case. So I think in that case you'd probably have to do some finagle disconnecting with those 4 prongs. So anyways, but my cup is in there. It is setting nicely. I'll show you really quick. So there's my cup. Got my USB connected here. I have it running through the back, out the back of my opening. Whoops. And then I've got it connected into where it says accessory here. So there's where it's coming out of the back. All right, so there's your USB there. All right, so let's get you put back up here. And we're gonna rock and roll now with hopefully getting connected to Lightburn. We're gonna enable rotary. This is your enable rotary button here. You wanna just click that. And then it's gonna say, hey, well, it's actually telling you to go into the settings. Let's cancel that real quick. All right, let's follow what it's telling you to do here instead. Well, I thought I was gonna do some shifting here, but maybe not. Here's what I'm gonna do though instead. I'm gonna open this into that size so I can see everything. All right. Sorry guys, I just hate not being able to see what I'm reading here. So, where did the rest of my instructions go? Well, see what I mean? I'm always losing stuff. I don't even know. All right. No. They're around here somewhere. I know. Somewhere over the rainbow. They ran away, I guess. Anyways, well, I was hoping to be able to follow along. Hello. And what it says to do. However, can't follow along with what it says to do if I don't have the papers in my hand, right? Right. Okay, well, anyways, we'll figure it out, or we'll fly by the seat of our pants. So, with that being said, all right, so here we go. It says, we're just making it bigger here so I can actually read it. Zoom. Get the zoomies going. Okay, so go into your settings. We're gonna take Lightburn and we're gonna make it go shrinky dinkies too. Maybe. I don't know, Lightburn does not like to do shrinky dinkies very well. That's one thing I've learned about Lightburn. So we're just going to shrinky dinky it like that. And in the settings, it is telling you to go to, come on Lightburn. In the settings, it's saying beginner mode. Settings. Where's my settings? Turn on enable rotary on main window. That's this. Click settings. I don't have settings on mine here, guys. Enable rotary. Okay. Click on settings toolbar. Huh. I don't know about you guys, but I don't see a setting. And, alright. We're going to open a new file here. No, I'm not going to save it. We got that enabled. Tools. Settings. Look at, here's our settings. Okay. So there's the settings, and then from the settings you want to click, make sure that these same things are clicked here. So show rotary enable on main window. Show rotary enable on main window. That's clicked on. And is it telling us to do anything else in there? Does not look like it. Now I'm just simply going to click OK. The next thing it is telling us to do is to go over here to where it says laser tools, where it says print and cut, rotary setup. Click rotary setup. From there, you are going to pick set your parameters properly in the rotary setup window. Rotary type, chuck, enable rotary. So it's a chuck, enable rotary is on. Mirror output to rotary. Interesting. I'm not sure why we would mirror output to rotary, but okay. We'll do what it's telling us to do. That's why I have practice pieces. And we're doing 160 millimeter rotations per minute, so we're going to change that to 160. Enter. Oh, hold on, let's go back there. Laser tools, rotary setup, 160, which would change this object diameter. That is where you are going to have to measure and your circumference. So diameter and your circumference. If you're not sure what those are, Google is your friend. Circumference is all the way around. Diameter is from one side to the other. Let's verify just to make sure. Yeah, circumference is all the way around. Diameter is one side to the other. Duh, because that one's smaller, that one's bigger. Alright, so that's where your tape comes in handy. That's why they give you a tape, because you got to be able to know the distance around and the diameter. That's why you have your caliper. So, I'm going to use my handy dandy caliper here. It's hungry. It wants to eat. Alright, so anyways, and of course this is inches and millimeters, which makes it nice. And the diameter of my tip is, let's see, it said if it was multiple sizes, you want to take the smallest, the biggest, and the in-between. So the biggest is 3, actually we're just going to say 85. We'll put it at 85. Alright, so we'll jot these down. 85. The smallest is going to be 75. Guess what our middle will be? The average, let's see. Middle is 80. So our average will probably be, you guessed it, 80. So you just add all three of those together, divided by 3, and that is your average. 85 plus 80 plus 75 equal 240 divided by 3. Ta-da! That's how you get your average. Okay, and that's in millimeters. Or is it centimeters that's on here? Centimeters. No, that's in millimeters. Yeah. Alright. So that's gonna have to get changed over 2 inches. Which somewhere I have a handy dandy big metal tape measure that I can usually calculate that with. However, 80, I just go here and go 80 millimeters to, bam, 3.14. So we'll say 3.15 or 3.14961. Okay, and then our circumference. So we're gonna measure all the way around. I'm just gonna measure this middle because we already know. And that's 10.5. So we're gonna go 10.5, and I'm gonna click test. And now that will open. Didn't think it would. Okay. Let's go back here. What does it say to do now? Alright, and it says that at this point, rotary axis Y, enter a fixed value, 160 millimeters per rotation, enter the measured value, object diameter or circumference. It says diameter or circumference. So it sounds like you don't have to do both. I don't think it really matters. So if you have the Hurricane, it says there's no need to set the step length, which is great because that's one less step we have to do. And then we'll just click OK there, and it says click on edit menu. So we don't have to set the step length. Refer to the model categories. Alright, so then we're going to say use the current position as the starting point, set the parameters before boundary tracing, and then begin engraving. So start and then frame, current position, and job origin. So we want current position. We want whatever that is. And then, let's see. Well, it helps if I turn the laser on, don't it? Wowzers, check that out, why don't ya? Oh, looky. I turned it on and we're rotating round and round. Spinny spin. Bam! We have rotation. Okay, so that makes me really happy. My other laser, I couldn't do nothing in rotary. It would break my glass every time I tried. I hated that thing. Oh wow, I'll tell you. I wasted $3,000. That really sucks. Because I worked hard for that money. Yeah. Alright. So when switching to flat processing, the value of 80 needs to be changed back to 100. What value of 80? What are they talking about? Oh, yeah, we didn't have to change ours, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, check that out, you guys. So that's what they're showing. So I'm going to go here, tell it there is none, then I'm going to tell it there is one, and then I'm going to tell it to update the overlay. Looky, guys. Looky. Okay. So I have no idea. I'm just going to say test because I'm not yet engraved on a cup yet. I have done metal. I don't remember what my settings were. Wait. No, that's my leather. I thought my metal was like... Oh, what did I do for my metal? Vinyl. Mylar, that's paper. No. Hey, there we go, metal engraved. Okay. That's a fill. Is that right? 18,038. That's the one thing I love about the Hurricane, you guys. If you guys don't have this handy dandy paper printed out, you guys really should have this because these parameters they've got on here are like almost perfectly spot on. Like, I can't even tell you like how awesome it is. So I'm just double checking my engraving parameters right now. 18,035. So I got it at 38 just because I upped it the other day for one of the things I was doing. I'm going to back it back down to the 35. Just because 35 honestly is a good setting. I want to double check my yellow. Definitely not 350 and 30. 3,540 is what it should be. So my old laser had these really funky, I don't know. But you guys probably saw, I write a lot of mine over there so I don't forget. I just use like paint markers. So I'm just doing a test here. That's all it says is test. I'm actually going to turn this light off. I'm going to update the overlay again. Ew. Well, I guess that wasn't so hot, was it? Let me turn that back on so you can actually see. Anyways, it just says test. I'm gonna... Oh, let me see if I hit paste. I have no idea what I've got here for... Oh, yeah, we definitely don't need the horse picture engraving on there. Let's grab a heart since it's Valentine's Day. Whatever. Works. I like this. That's a cute little heart. Or just... Oops. Just for fun. I'm not selling this. I'm just using it for a sample. Just to see and test my stuff, guys. I'm not selling this product that somebody else already has. Just so you know. I don't want somebody thinking that I'm stealing their stuff because I'm not. Alright, where... Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to make it that green so it's going to fill. Alright, and then we're going to go... Part there. I'm actually going to rotate this, and I'm going to actually change this to where it says... Choose love. Why not? We should all choose love. Right? Right. Okay, and then we're going to rotate that. And then let's do it in... Oh, that's a pretty little font there. Choose love. And then we'll take our heart and we'll rotate it too. And we'll do that and we'll tell it to center all of it. Look at that. And then we'll tell it to frame. And then I still obviously have no idea what it's doing, you guys. Not what it should, obviously. The cup went round and round. And then the laser went all the way to the right side. And that was that. So let's see what we can do here. Alright. Let's try this again. Actually, we're gonna save this really quick. I'll be right back. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I had to go shut off a parameter I had in AtomStack that I have to get out of Lightburn in order to shut off the parameter. Because I have to be able to do a height autofocus, and can't quite do my autofocus. I don't think I'm even going to be able to reach, so I'm probably going to have to put this, yeah. You hear that sound? That's saying, hey, I can't reach that far. So I'm just going to get a couple stacks of wood. I do keep some little 1x2 or 1x3 on hand, just for this kind of purpose. So I'm going to grab a few of these. So, we're gonna turn you to see, okay? Hopefully you can see okay. Alright, so I've got my 1x2s, 1x3s, whatever you want to call them. My big guys. Got my big guys here. Alright, so I'm gonna tell it to autofocus again. Now we're gonna move this over. We'll put this under there. And bam. There we go. So now it's at the height it needs to be. I'm gonna tell my laser to go home again. I'm gonna try, give me just a second, I'm gonna reposition you guys. Alright, a little bit of change in scenery here for you guys. So now you can see that I have it set up. I'm gonna tell my laser to go back home. Uh-oh, guess what happened? That's not good, huh? Alright, so don't tell your laser to go back home. Simply because of the fact that, well, let me see, guys. Let me see. We gotta figure this out because it caught on my little knob there, and they don't show you how to put it in the machine in here. So we're all learning together here, aren't we? Jeepers, Batman. Maybe I'm at a loss. Maybe I'm at a standstill. Okay. Alright, Google is my friend. Hurricane R8 Rotary. How to use. Check that out. We're gonna have to put AtomStack in front. Alright. See, I don't know about you guys, but AtomStack doesn't want to have anything out there. Hurricane tutorials. Let me see what lack of rotary tutorials they have. There's the R1. You can use the R1 rotary with the Hurricane laser engraver though. R7 conveyor, R7. I wish that they would get an R8 or a R6 video out there. But let's see how they put the R1 in. Because obviously, I mean, they gotta put the R1 in there somehow, and yeah. They're putting the R1 in just like I've got it, so then what are they doing? Just like setting it over the top of where they're gonna engrave, or what? Are they focusing their lens over it? Hold up, what did they do there? So it looks like, I don't know what they're doing, y'all. I'm confused. Anyways, oh look, you can go buy it. But where is the instructions? I hate that they don't have instructions for stuff out here, y'all. For real. Yep, I don't see it. Anyways, so I'm hoping current position. So I'm going to tell it to go from its current position. So from wherever I tell it to start at. So I'm going to tell it you're going to start from right here, because that's where I want you to start from. Okay? I'm going to tell it to start from right here, because that's where I want it. And then I'm going to open my file. Test rotary. Oh, of course, I gotta tell it don't have a camera. Tell it to update the overlay. Come on. Oh. Let's move that back. Push that back. Gotta update that overlay again. Make sure I got it where I want it. Okay. We're gonna make this work, y'all. We're gonna get this. Okay, there we go. Alright, and we're gonna tell it to start. Oh, there's my laser beam. Okay, so I want to move that down just a touch though. I'm going to tell it to frame. Oh look, it's showing me where it's going. Y'all see that? But it's going way too far. Why'd it go clear down there? Why'd it look like it's going so big? Let's try that frame again. Oh, wait. Alright, let's try to frame. Oh, let me make it smaller. Why don't we try to make that smaller? Alright, let's try a frame again. Ah, there we go. Okay, let me make it back bigger like I wanted it. It did do something right the first time. Okay, I'm going to tell it to frame again. Down, rotate, back, rotate. Check that out. Alright, y'all, I think I got it figured out. I just have to tell you, I love this little red dot thing it does. Man, it's cool. It's real cool. Am I the one that had no red dot and I had to guess everywhere it was going to engrave at? Alright, now I'm going to back that up. I got to update that overlay again because I adjusted. Shift that up some. Update my overlay again. I'm picky. Very, very picky, guys. Okay. So now I got it where I want it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Alright, we're going to put that there. I'm going to tell it to frame. Dum-dum, what are you doing now? Okay, let's try to frame that again, okay? Okay. Try that one more time. Can you get it right this time? I believe in you. You can do this. Okay, here we go, guys. Woo woo. Alright, I think we're going to do it. Alright, we're going to close it. We're going to say a prayer and say, let this work. All right. I'm telling it to start. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Watching the magic happen. It says 6 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna pause you for 6 minutes. It's happening, you guys. It's really happening. It's working. I'm so excited. Woo woo. Now if I could just figure out how on creation to do a mug that's got a handle, I'll be all set. Because I really want to do my Yeti that my hubby got me. But I'm going to practice on some of these other mugs first. For real, mugs. Anyways, alright. Well, y'all see that it's working. I'm too tickled. I'm too excited. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I'll be back. Alright, everyone. Here's the big reveal. Let's see. Oh. Well, probably because it went back. Oh, it said to mirror it. Yeah, we're not gonna mirror. Don't mirror it. Don't follow that direction. Because it really did put it on there backwards. So, not a good idea. But, it engraved. And I'm excited about that. So, yeah. I don't think it did too bad. My settings are probably a little deep. Or maybe not deep enough. I'm not really sure. Maybe it needed to engrave some more. Let me take this off here. Hold on. Okay, so if you look at the shininess there, it's not super shiny here. But it appears, sorry if that like bothered somebody's ears, but if you see where the L is, I was able to get more off. I think, I don't know if I need to engrave more or less, or, because if you notice there, that came out pretty shiny. So, obviously I'll have to play with the settings, adjust it, whatnot. But all in all, a couple things learned. One, do not mirror like it says to. Okay? Don't mirror. So, AtomStack, yeah, no, we don't mirror. Because then our language is written backwards. So maybe for Chinese, that's fine, but not for English. I mean, if I hold it in the mirror and I read it like that, you know, it says the right words, choose love. But yeah, no, otherwise. So, but I'm just excited that it actually engraved and it worked. So let's see what other fun we can get into. Thanks for watching. Hey, and don't forget to smash that like button to continue to follow me.